for your time. Between me and Nick, we're just gonna hop up here every so often and catch the new patients that come into the space. So all of you together came together and helped save Camp Resolution. So first of all,
yeah!
Give it up for the residents who said fuck that. Give it up for yourselves for saying fuck this. And give it up to our artists today who are just giving us fucking fire.
Yeah!
This is why we get to have this event today. All of us coming together to say yes to love and no to hate. And I'm here to ask you to do it again with us in the coming week. Sacramento County it's the other side of the coin. I've been telling folks this. When we talk about why we don't have services and housing, it's the very reason why. It has to do with the carceral spending happening here in your town. Carceral, prison-based spending, cops, courts, cages, carceral, punishment-based spending. Instead of caring about us, caring about our futures, folks have only wanted to invest in the things that will punish us for being in trauma, in crisis, for having mental health crisis, substance use crisis, for being poor, for being black, for being trans, for being queer, for being outside, for being, you know what I mean, for not having access to choice and opportunity. And so on your county's level, 72% of your fund goes to cops, courts, and cages. And it's why we don't have nice things. It's what I've been telling everybody. It's why we don't have housing. It's why we don't have care. It's why we don't have food access. It's why we don't have services. It's why we don't have good education, good workforce development. It's why we don't have good paying jobs, right? At this rate, I mean, capital is why we don't have good paying jobs, but like at least if you're a state worker or a county worker, it's why fucking service workers only make $40,000 a year while the pig makes 120. Let's talk about it. And so on December 7th, y'all are gonna have an opportunity to further make a bigger hole in the wall that we just made, right? The wall that we've been banging our heads upon for years when we say we need access. Well, Camp Resolution kicked that bitch open.
Yeah! Woo!
And now we get to kick that bitch down. So on December 7th, I'm asking everybody to show up with us at 2 p.m. at the Board of Supervisors. I think camp's going, right?
Yeah.
Here in camp's going. And I'm hoping all of you will join us too. Because on this day, we will get to tell the county, you're not going to put mental health services inside of a jail. You're not going to put housing services. It's the largest form of fucking public housing we have, y'all. You're not going to put us inside this jail anymore. And instead, you're going to allow for us to have access to allow for us to never end up there in the first place. That sounds like love, doesn't it? So thank you all for your love, but I'm here to tell you so. Again, just December 7th, 2 p.m., and you can support right now. I'm going to give you a tiny URL that you can go to and take a look at. There are some phone numbers you can call. It's your Board of Supervisors. There's a petition you can sign, and we'll email each of the Board of Supervisors. And then it's a toolkit for you to get your friends, right? I know every single person in the space knows 5 people. Every single person in the space actually probably knows a lot more than that. But I'm just going to challenge you to only send it to 5. If you feel like you can surpass that and do it to 10 or 15, please do it, because you don't understand the ripple effects that just your movement, just your moving in that way, in that love, will have. Y'all don't even understand. It's how we got here. It's how we're standing here. Y'all deciding yes, camp should stay is the same kind of yes that I need for y'all to bring when we say nah to a jail and yes to our care. So the tiny URL is tinyurl.com/DS, because that's decarcerate Sacramento. So /DS, stop the dark tower. That's what we've been calling it. The county can't stand it. When you walk in on Wednesday, make sure you're calling it that. They also hate it when we call it a mental health jail, but that is actually what the fuck it is. It is a mental health jail. There is nothing else about it. It are cells for people to go through crisis in. That is what it is, a mental health jail. So, I'm going to get off this mic, I'm going to make space for Philharmonic, and then, like I said, Nick and me are going to be coming up and down all throughout the night, doing this as new faces come in to remind folks and to make sure that we're humming up. Oh my gosh, That jail is $250 million plus just to build, and then it's going to cost us $1 billion over the next 20 years. So come and say yes to $1 billion in this community. You know what I mean?
Yeah!
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, tinyurl.com/DS Stop the Dark Tower. You want to spit that back at me one time? tinyurl.com/.
DS Stop the Dark Tower.
All the words are capitalized. So capital D, capital S, and stop, capital T, capital Tower. I have to come up with a way to spit that out very well. I'll work on it for the next time. Okay, I'm gonna put this mic down, give it up for Philharmonic, give it up for Tammy, actually. Woo! Rocking all night, I'm very excited.
You good, Daddy?
Just one more little thing. Okay, the last time we in righteous fury to support and defend Camp Resolution. Each and every one of you made the difference. So today the people who live here have a place where they can live and relax and be safe and feel secure. That's I do. I haven't never in my life felt more secure than when I was here. It's all dirt and there was nothing. We were all kicked off and then we made a bunch of promises. It sucked. It way sucked. So fuck the police, fuck our county. We did this. We can all live here with dignity and we can support and help one another to live without constant harassment. We have something to celebrate, and we have each other to be grateful for. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of you guys that live here, who don't live here, for all your support and everything you guys have done. We appreciate it. Philharmonic, are you guys ready? Let's give it up for Philharmonic.
Yeah!
Beautiful. I think that's going to work out. Alright, this first song is called Immediate Gratification. Get that same energy.
Everything rhyme. Everything has a rhyme.
There's days that I just wanna make it, but all that shit seems overrated. My mama told me never listen to the shit she see on television. Just want it all, can I get it all on the low, like I already don't have enough? Please, this shit is getting out of control. I don't know who I am anymore. Please, I never wanna have to worry. Can't you see that I'm in a hurry? Please, cause I can't take this shit anymore. Why do we want what we can't have? The things that we lack are the things we want bad. Then we get what we have, and we treat it like trash, like we don't give a damn. I swear this world is going down. You see, I'm a conflicted ass motherfucker. I get one thing and move on to the next one. Learn that lesson and forget the message. Make that next level, then want something better. After I reach that, I enjoy the season. See, a new thing like, hey, nice to meet ya. Find meaning in it like, yeah, you's a keeper. Never get the reason like, I don't need ya. I can't stand when I look in the mirror, cause I always see two people when I make an appearance. Like, who the fuck are you or who the hell did you wearing? Like those demons in the mirror, don't be putting my figure. Man, goddamn, am I that selfish? Shit, I wanna do more than sell rock like Elvis. I'm just trying to find my place of contentment. There's the answer, would y'all please tell me? What we can't have, the things that we lack are the things we want bad. Then we get what we have now. Hold up, hey, why we gotta to work for the man that always sees us suffer, but he don't give a damn. Always acts us our friend when we do what he said, but won't give us a fucking mule for the acres of land. Now, ain't that what we need to succeed? Or do I have to acquire everything that I please? Or focus most of my life on some shit I don't need? Or act like the cash ruling everything around me? Now listen, can't you tell that we don't fit in? Do the math, we don't add, we ain't never coefficient. See the numbers that tell us sky's the limit. They seeing us rise above, but we way too proud to admit it. All we really seeking for is peace in the streets. Until we get it, we be screaming, fuck the police. They don't realize that you should have believed, but then it will be too late. We treat it like trash, like we don't give a damn. I swear this world is going mad. This world is going mad. From the valley of the shadow of death, take this in, I promise that you'll never run out of breath. Live your life, cause sometimes I know it's hard to respect. It's when we hurt, that's the moment that we all wanna flex. I confess that as humans can be really complex. We touch our egos and we wanna call the art intellect. We show emotion and we think they're gonna think of us less. But you blessed, you should never ever think that you less. Cause in the end we always are biggest enemies, but it's always against each other that we compete. 9 times out of 10 it's how it tends to be. Though this observation can be really hard to see, but if there's one thing that I hope you never fail to notice, is that our music's still beautiful though the record's broken. If all we want in life is unconditional love, then what we want is what we have to become, and that's love. If I told you I'll see colors too, that's our prop in the light that's inside of you, baby, then I hope you recognize the true beauty always comes from inside. Don't you know I get to look at God every time I look into your eyes, then I'm sure you'll recognize that your beauty comes from within. Yo, if I told you about the beauty that I saw from within, would you for once let me shower you with some compliments or observations more or less so I can help you forget for a second from the demons that you fight in your head? But what was said to make you look upon yourself and regret, cause of the torment of the words that make you think that you less. If I can, let me give you something else to reflect, so you'll never have to guess at if you're worth it again. Sometimes your eyes see colors too, y'all so up in the light that's inside of you. Maybe then I hope you recognize the true beauty always comes from inside. Don't you know I get to look at God every time I look into your eyes, and I'm sure you'll recognize that your beauty comes from within. If I could go back to the moments that I felt that nostalgia, as I keep it through the pains of life began to befall me, to the moments that I cherish in my heart that are guarded, to keep me on my path even at points of the hardest. As time will pass, I grew older and loved ones would come and go. I relied on other people to fill the void in my soul, to be a high amongst my lows. That's when I lost my hope, cause at the point that they would leave, I ended up hurting more. Though at the time, my life really began to get messy, but that's the moment that I got to learn a valuable lesson. The worst thing that I'm feeling when I'm feeling most empty is that I cannot tell the difference between love and acceptance. That's the reason why that people get addicted to drugs, to escape the pain of life so we live fast and die young. To avoid our problems we can never seem to run from. How can time really any moves if you can't get to confront? That's why I like